working together to build success, always there to help you reach your dreams. Thanks to People's Bank for being a scoring sponsor in this game. So the Commodores, Coach Dixon gets out the playbook, and when he wasn't turning Kaiser loose through the air and we weren't picking up penalties, the Doors go to the ground game.
Finding success.
I'll tell you what, Seth Jackson, a great runner for the Doors. That'll tie it up, and the extra point kicker will come on to give Perry Central. He will give them a 1-point lead with 3:09 to go in the third quarter. PCC goes up 21-20 on the Cats.
Yeah, that drive by Perry Central, that they had a pretty good-looking drive going. Even if you take away the penalties, they performed well, executed what Coach Dixon was calling. But we didn't help ourselves by giving them yards. It's, mental mistakes, like you say, you got to cut out. But
right.
Now's when you really feel the penalties that we had that backed ourselves up down here when we had the takeaway, Rob, and weren't able to capitalize on it.
Well, you bring up a good point. We talked about the opportunity and being able to capitalize on a takeaway. Usually the team with the most takeaways or limits those mental mistakes and exposes the mistakes of the opponent will come out on the winning side of the game. You have to be able to capitalize on those moments. You can't just have a fumble recovery and then eat up the clock and not score.
No.
You can't have an interception and not be able to drive down the field and not score and just eat up clock. If you're in the lead by 2 or 3 scores, that's maybe a different strategy. You can use some of the clock. Squib kick that time for the Commodores, handled by Alex Strong, dropped, and Corey Combs able to cover it up. So that'll be a go time. First down for the Cats as they will start off this drive on the 33, I believe, is where they're going to spot it at. 34. Ball on the 34-yard line for the Cats. First and 10, 3:07 to go here in the third quarter. Commodore faithful in front of us, cheering on their defense. We got a great view up here, Eric. It probably wasn't that great when the wind was heavy and you were trying to hold down the tent. Stacy turns, screen pass, throws across the field to Isaac Wheels Turner, and Turner up to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot for the field up here for Perry Central. When before it got dark, you can see all around here up here on top of this mountain. Yeah. It's they got a beautiful spot for their football facilities.
So we got 2 players down. Well, Isaac Turner is back up for the Cats. I'm thinking maybe we just have somebody cramping up on the field.
I believe that's Dylan Stacy down there with the cramp.
He got his right leg up, trying to hold it. I was thinking he's just cramping up. Thanks again to our sponsors, Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. Colby will get you back into the action. He's always here to help the Bobcats. Get Colby to take a look at that on the sideline. Jiffy Mart, get in and out in a jiffy. Gas, groceries, and a great meat department. Law office of Darrell Harold with over 30 years taking care of the legal needs of Jackson and Breathitt County. Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, located on Highway 15. Southern Woods Heating and Air. They'll take care of all your heating and cooling needs, installation or service. No job too big or too small. We're going to take a quick break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation as they'll have a 2-minute timeout. We'll take a break and we'll be back after these messages.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
We are back from Perry County here at the beautiful Commodore Field. PCC up 21-20 on Breathitt with 2:41 to go in the third. New quarterback on the field for the Cats. Cats will line up one receiver each side. A.D. Johnson will give up inside. Running back still on his feet. Dylan Stacy goes to the sideline with, I believe, what is a cramp. I didn't see Isaac Turner being attended to. I think he's up right next to Coach Josh Barnett on the sideline ready to go back in. So Isaac looks to be okay. Dylan hopefully just nursing a cramp on the sideline. Hope he's okay. A.D. Johnson, the man at the helm for the Cats. He tries to draw the defense off, and he does. A nice hard count by A.D. and encroachment on the defense. That'll move them back 5 yards.
You know, every quarterback has a different cadence.
Yep.
Wonder if they were kind of used to
That could be.
Dylan Stacy. Maybe A.D. had something different they weren't expecting. Trying to get a good jump and, you know, gave an easy one to the Bobcats.
So 2 minutes in the third quarter. Johnson, the quarterback for the Cats. He'll go to work. Looks like Corey Combs going to set up on the right side. One receiver each side for Johnson. He'll give to Gibson. Gibson around the right end. He finds some room. Picks up the first down and a lot more. Changing zip codes for the Cats as he moves the ball up the field. And Gibson,
I believe he's down with a cramp now, Rob.
needing stretched out as he's got a cramp.
First down, Breathitt County.
That'll be a go time. First down for the Cats as they'll move the ball up close to the 35, 36 yard line. That's one way of getting them off the field.
Yeah. It was effective.
Coach Combs says, let me see that leg, and just grabs hold of him and drags him off the field.
Hey, Coach Holmes, he's resourceful. He makes things happen.
Minute 36 to go. Cats in the offense trying to drive against the Commodores. Commodores doing a great job here in the third quarter, holding off the Cats and marching down the field and getting back on top by 1 point. Johnson goes to work, takes a snap. He'll give. Isaac Wheels Turner's got a block. Turner going to bounce up inside,
Number 22,
and he will get up to about the 33-yard line.
You know, you got to brag on this Bobcat offensive line here. Ever since Stacy's gone out and AD's had to come in, they've been opening up holes for this running game. Had some positive plays here for them, Rob. But nice to see them keep that up.
Yep. I want to make mention young man that we're missing out here tonight, Caden Bowling. Caden went down with an injury in the Belford game, and our thoughts and prayers go out to that young man. We wish the best for Caden. Hope he has a speedy recovery, and I hope everything else goes his way dealing with this injury.
Absolutely.
35 seconds, AD. Make the quick throw across the middle to John Carter Holland. Offense is moving with Johnson at the helm. Great protection by the line. He makes the fake up inside and steps up and throws the ball across the middle on a rope. Holland, that'll be a steak and shake first down drive for the Cats.
Nice looking play for Johnson right there, able to, you know, ride the back with that fake, sail it for the defense, and nice throw to Holland.
So with 10 seconds on the clock, I think Coach Moore looks like they may get a playoff. 5 seconds. AD will give inside to Braden Barnett. Braden Barnett will drive it past the 10 as he gets up to about the 8-yard line. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a quick break on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after this message.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, we are back from Perry Central. The Commodores with a 1-point lead, and this is the fourth quarter. Cats and the Doors, 12 more minutes here on the field. Eric, we've had a great night for football. The weather finally cleared up. It's a little bit later than usual, past my bedtime if you want to know. But it has been a great night for football. The temperature has cooled off. The game was initially set back because of the heat, but the weather held us off here tonight, and everybody's patience has been beneficial because we have ended up with a great football game. 12 minutes left in this one on Bluegrass Sports Nation, 21-20.
Yeah, you said it. We've had a great ball game here tonight.
Johnson at the helm. He'll take the snap, gives to Gibson. Up inside, Gibson dances back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be rode down by a host of Commodores.
I think that's the first negative play that the offense have had since A.D. Johnson has had to come in at quarterback. I think they've had set, all runs except for one pass was a nice throw from Johnson to Barnett. Perry Central's obviously picked up on that, loading up on the run here, Rob.
Got a score update, GRC 22, Belfry 27 at halftime. A.D. Johnson looks over the offense, tries to draw the defense off sides, and the defense resets. Gibson now will jump to Johnson's left. Wing back in front of him. And Johnson will go down as he spun away from the heat that was coming. Had a man right behind him, and I think they're going to get him for a face mask.
Yeah, Johnson made the fake, was looking for Wills. Turner, I think Wills slid down out there, not able to present a target for Johnson.
That penalty, I believe, will be a face mask. 21-20, PCC with a 1-point lead, 11 minutes, 1 minute gone off the clock here in the fourth. And the personal foul face mask call will go against the Doors. And the Cats with the ball on the 5-yard line. It'll be first down and goal to go for the Cats. Stacy back into the game now for the Cats. A.D. Johnson doing a great job running the offense with his time that he had on the field. Made great of that opportunity, I thought. Little pitch over to Gibson. Gibson stiff arm, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Met up inside by number 47 and 25.
Yeah, Rob. Down here in this situation, I like to see them call something that's going downhill toward the end zone, instead of trying to do something lateral like that.
You see Sperry and Tincher. Sperry will come to this side of the field, and John Carter Holland will set up on the left side, and Stacy will have backs on both sides, Combs to his left and Gibson to his right. The line gets set for Stacy. He'll wait on the snap. Good ball from Evan Miller given to Gibson. Gibson bounces off one tackler, gets up to about the 2, maybe the 3. Good push by the Cats, and I think they're going to call him down around the 1-yard line. Good push that time. A lot of the Cats up there wanting a score as he was able to roll into the end zone, but the referee is going to mark him down right around the 1-yard line.
Third down, Breathitt County.
You know, that I still find that change a little odd where you're able to push the pile, Rob. I know back when we played, it wasn't something you were allowed to do.
Yeah.
You see that quite often nowadays.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, YPK Motorsports, Gaddis Chiropractic. Special thanks to Dr. Randall Gaddis as he's joined our sponsor list. If you've got back, neck, or sciatic pain, Gaddis Chiropractic can help with all of those, and he's located in the Jets Shopping Center, now open and accepting new patients. The Cats go to the wishbone, and they'll toss to Gibson. Gibson takes 2 tacklers with him, and he will score. Crosses into the end zone, and that'll be a People's Bank of Jackson touchdown drive for the Cats. A lot of attention focused over here to the right as Stacy rolled out, and he's down again. I don't know if it's another cramp. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cats go back on top 26-21 over PCC. Short delay as Dylan has checked out on the field. We'll continue to thank our sponsors. Thanks to Perry County Tire. Find the best tires for your vehicle at Perry County Tire in Hazard. First Trust Bank, here to help you find the loan that's right for your business with competitive loan rates and terms. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bataville. Shop in the store or online. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Lakeside Homes, if you're looking for a new home, be sure and stop by Lakeside Homes, where you always get the best deal. Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, stop by and see Scott for all your appliance parts, septic systems, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who always have your safety at heart and always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. That time, Dylan and Stacy able to get up and walk off the field on his own weight.
You know, Rob, you got to appreciate the PCC staff right there.
Yeah.
Dylan went down on their side of the field. They didn't hesitate to go out there and check on him.
Yeah, Coach Dixon, one of the first ones out to check on him. And, you know, that really got a good relationship with this bunch, and we always enjoy playing them. We make jokes and poke fun back and forth of each other. And I was telling a story earlier about a JV game up here when Coach Dixon came over and got in our huddle. You know, we always have a good time when we get together, but this is a good football game against 2 good ball clubs. You really hate to see somebody lose a game like this. Cats back in the bone. Going to fire to the end zone, and looks to be dropped incomplete. Sperry, I thought, had a hand on that one. And the defender also had a hand on it and knocked it loose. So,
yeah, great job by Sperry. Great effort to go up and make a play on that ball because the defender was between him and the ball, not able to bring it down, but you got to appreciate the effort that young man showed on that play.
The Cats score on a People's Bank of Jackson touchdown drive. However, the Commodores, with 9 minutes on the clock, this game is very, very much in reach for them, as it's only a 26-21 ball game.
Yeah, there's a lot of football left to be played here. If the Commodores come out and have a drive like they did with that last one, they could eat up a lot of that clock, go ahead and really make it difficult for the Bobcats. You'd love to see this defense come out here, you know, stiffen up on this Commodore offense and get a 3 and out, or, you know, get the ball back in the hands for their offense.
Special thanks to Variety Pizza once again for hosting us last night on the Kyle Moore Show. Variety Pizza, your home in Jackson for the best pizza, along with their famous hoagies. And Breathitt County Farm Bureau, Chuck Price and Seth Holland. Seth there last night on the show to talk about his middle school team. Terry with a great kick that time, going to be fielded back around the 6 or 7 yard line, and here comes Kilburn again. Nice reception and a good run after the catch as he'll bring it back up around the 24-yard line. Noah Kilburn.
Another great kick, another good kick coverage there on a kickoff by the Bobcats.
Yep.
I've just got one thing to ask you there, Rob. So you are having a Commodores show at Variety Pizza?
Yeah.
How come I wasn't told about that?
Next week on Thursday, bub. Be there.
I'll have to pencil that into my schedule.
We'll be trying to go at 6 o'clock. I think that's going to be possible next week. Defense gets set for the Cats. Sloan turns, gives in the backfield. I believe that's Jackson. Finally been able to pick up. Jackson's got that turf tape on his elbow on one arm. Looks a little bit different than Combs in the backfield.
Like you said earlier, both similar runners,
Yeah.
Both run very hard, run with power. Both productive running backs for this Commodore offense.
8:20 to go here in the fourth. Thanks again, Breathitt County Farm Bureau with Chuck Price and Seth Holland. As I mentioned, big on Kentucky, and Chuck and Seth are big on Breathitt County, proud sponsors of the Cats. Sloan, low snap. He'll handle it and hand it off to Jackson. Jackson will bring it up right at the 30-yard line. So essentially a pickup of about one. They're not even going to spot it on the 30, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.5, if you will. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Low snap on that last play. Good job by Sloan to handle it and get it to the running back.
Tries to draw the defense off this time, and nothing happening, so Sloan will get set again. 2 receivers far side of the field. Single receiver this side for Sloan. He'll sit back, screen pass in the dirt, incomplete. Not what you wanted to see on 3rd and 5 if you're Coach Dixon, deep in your own territory. 4th and 5 now.
Good job by Terry getting in there and getting in Sloan's face, making it difficult for him to complete that pass right there. If they'd made a connection, there's some Bobcats in the area, but a lot of green. Good job forcing the punt here by the Bobcat defense.
Appalachian Regional Healthcare, the healthcare system of Appalachia, operating 13 hospitals as well as many multi-specialty physician practices and home health agencies across Appalachia. Thanks to them for their sponsorship. The punt by the Commodores will go just over the 50-yard line and actually take a Bobcat bounce and come back towards the 50 before the Commodores are able to stop the damage. Ball took a hop backwards and actually picked up a yard or two for the Cats.
Yeah.
As this will be a go time. First down for the Cats as they'll take over around the 44-yard line. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
That's a good sequence of events there for the Bobcats, Rob. Able to get a score, get a stop. Not a great punt by the Commodores. They're out here almost to midfield already.
Yep.
Stacy's back in the game. Got to hope that maybe they can get him through that cramping problem. Be great to see the Bobcats put another score up on the board right here.
Thanks to the law offices of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. If you've been injured, call David and his staff. Stacy this time gives up inside to Gibson. Gibson lowers his shoulder. Still on his feet. Picks up the first down and more. Good run that time by Gibson up inside through the line of scrimmage and able to make a linebacker miss and lowers his shoulder. And good run that time by Jaden Gibson.
Yeah, it's about right now when you got to start thinking clock management. I mean, if I was the Bobcats, and obviously I'm not, but I would use every second I could on that play clock. Because if you score here or have to give the ball back to the Commodores, you want to have as little time as possible.
Well, it's crucial to get a score here because it kind of puts the game further out of reach for the Commodores. Commodores could very easily get back in this thing and take a lead.
Yeah, and with a quarterback like Kaiser Sloan and the talent they have on the outside, they could score quickly.
2 receivers each side for Stacy. He'll give inside to Gibson again. Gibson lowers his shoulder and pickup of about, let's say, 2 yards. The ball going to be right at the 40. At the 40-yard line. Pickup of 2 yards.
You like you said, it's crucial to score here.
Yeah.
But you do want to use up as much clock as you can in case you don't score.
Thanks to Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Check out the free CBTJ mobile app. Banking right on your mobile device. Welcome to Big Blue Heating and Air. Call Big Blue Heating and Air for all your HVAC needs. HVAC contractor serving Central and Eastern Kentucky. And Thacker and Grigsby, the best in telephone, television, and internet, serving Breathitt, Perry, Knott, Letcher, and Leslie counties. Stacy can't hold on to the snap, and he's got to cover it up. Ball trying to get away from him. Ball had a little motor of its own. He was trying to get away from Stacy as he jumped after the ball. And
didn't look like a bad snap, just looked like he wasn't able to hand it there off. Possibly not. Might have got to him a little quicker than he was expecting.
So 5:18, that'll back the Cats up.
Now you've got to just forget everything we just said. You're not looking to burn clock. You're looking to pick up a first down right here.
Back the Cats up just on the other side of the 45-yard line. 5 minutes exactly left here in the fourth. Offense gets set, 2 receivers to Stacy's left. A throw across the middle intended for Sperry, and Sperry can't hold on to that one. Ball across the middle, looked like Sperry maybe had a step on a couple of the defenders.
Looked like if was able to get the ball in stride somewhere down where he could catch it, he may still be running possibly. Just a little bit out of reach. Not able to bring it down. Bobcats are going to have to punt here.
So the punt team will come onto the field for the Cats. And if you're Mark Dixon, you got to lock that sight.
Absolutely. They've got.
You want to get the ball back, guys. With 4 minutes to go to work, we can take control of the game and score if we can, if the Commodores can control the clock. Dixon's thinking we can control the clock and score and win this thing. Terry with the punt. Good high punt. Going to fall just shy of the 20-yard line, and he's tackled. No, he gets out of there. Tackle got away from Alex Strong. That's number 5 up the sideline, and he's out of bounds.
Oh, no, what's going on, boy?
We got players for both clubs probably going to be out of this one for the rest of the night. A little bit of excitement from both sides of the ball club on the punt return.
Okay, on the initial play, Tay Watts is going to bring the ball near the 40-yard line. Now we have flags everywhere. We'll wait for that to be sorted out.
So with 4:34 to go in the game, emotions for both clubs, Eric, not just the Cats. But I'd be surprised if this flag right here on the 50 isn't on 1 or 2 of the players on the sideline here for the Commodores.
Yeah, that's something you don't see very often, a player going onto the opposing team's sideline. It's going to be an interesting rewatch, Rob, to see maybe what
transpired.
Yes. But it was a good kick by Terry. I mean, looked like it was going to be a no return, but the return man made a good move, able to shake a tackle and get a decent return.
So the referee's trying hard to sort this one out. They'll talk things over. They're explaining it to Coach Dixon here in front of us, and the line judge making his way across the field to talk to Coach Kyle Moore.
There's 2 penalties on the play. Personal foul, number 2, Breathitt County. That penalty is 15 yards. Also, sideline warning, Perry County Central. First down.
So the Cats with a unsportsmanlike penalty and sideline warning also for Perry Central. Line judge still trying to instruct everyone on the field where the ball needs to be and make sure everyone is clear on the penalties that were assessed. So the unsportsmanlike conduct against Tolson of the Cats will walk the Cats back.
Breathitt County, this is only a warning.
Now we have a sideline warning on Breathitt.
So is Tolson still in the ballgame?
Well, I thought he went to the sideline, but I think that was under the direction of the coaching staff. I don't think he's been ejected or put out of the game. They didn't make that motion.
Yeah. Fortunate for him that he's not been, but that's something that you've got to be able to control your emotions. I'm not sure. I've had, players say things and do things to me when I was playing. I'm sure you have. You can't react that way.
Give inside to Jackson. Jackson lowers his shoulder up past the initial line of scrimmage, pickup of about 2 or 3. We're going to call it 5. Thought he was stopped about 3 or 4 yards, but they'll say 2nd and 5 now. Ball on the 33-yard line. Ball actually in between the 33 and the 34 in Bobcat territory. 4 minutes on the clock for the Commodores. Plenty of time. A short field. You got to lock your odds if you're Coach Dixon right now. Sloan waits on the snap. He'll give it to Combs in the backfield. Combs breaks out of there. Makes one man miss, and the ball comes loose, I believe.
Combs on the carry. He'll gain 15 on the play. First down.
Well, that is a Steak and Shake first down for the Commodores, courtesy of Combs out of the backfield. 3:38 to go in the game. Commodores trying to get somebody onto the field, or prepared to go onto the field in place of him. Little screen pass for the Commodores over to number 16. Fields on another reception. We've called his name here a couple times tonight.
Gain of 8 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 2 for the Commodores.
More whistles on the field. I think what the discussion in the middle of the field is something I was going to bring up. If a player takes his hat off, player takes his helmet off,
they have to go off for a play.
They have to go off for one play, and they'll send number 57 in for that young man. Commodores get set. Sloan, 2 receivers each side. Single back behind him is Jackson. He'll turn, give it to Jackson. Jackson around the left end. Tripped up and tackled by Isaac Wheels Turner. Commodores continue to drive and eat the clock at the same time. Ball up now around the 11-yard line. Three minutes on the clock. We got another whistle. Both ball clubs going to be directed back. I think we might get a measurement here.
I believe you're right, Rob.
Timeout. Measurement.
Official timeout on the field, so they're going to measure and see if the ball spotted close enough for a first down. Thanks again tonight to all of our sponsors as we've called their names and their advertisements here many times tonight. Special thanks to People's Bank of Jackson. Thanks again to our game sponsors, Go Time, Steak and Shake, and People's Bank. Jackson Physical Therapy, Jiffy Mart, Law Office of Darrell Harold, Breathitt Automotive and Tire Works, Southern Woods Heating and Air. Ball going to be just short of the first down. So the Doors get set. 3 receivers, trips to the left. Single receiver to the right is Kilburn. Jackson directly behind Kaiser Sloan. Sloan checks the armband, gets a snap, turns immediately and gives to Jackson off his right shoulder. Almost bumped into each other there.
Yeah.
But that'll be a first down for Jackson. That is a go time and Steak and Shake. First down for the Commodores as they continue to walk the ball up the field against this Bobcat defense now inside the 10-yard line. Ball sitting on the 9.
2.5 minutes left to play here.
Thanks to Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, YPK Motorsports, Gaddis Chiropractic, Prairie County Tire, First Trust Bank, Rose Brothers Department Store, PDQ Sales and Service, Lakeside Homes, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Family Pharmacy, Variety Pizza, Hometown Pharmacy, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, ARH Healthcare, and the law offices of David A. Johnson. That time, Jackson, you call his number again, number 15. Kaiser Sloan makes the handoff, and Seth Jackson ensures the People's Bank and Trust touchdown for the Commodores as he walks into the end zone coming around that left corner.
Good blocking on the outside there, Rob.
Thanks to Lakeside Homes, Breathitt County Farm Bureau, ARH, law offices of David A. Johnson, Citizens Bank and Trust, Variety Pizza, Big Blue Heating and Air, and Thacker and Grigsby Internet and Television. Thanks again to all those sponsors here tonight. 2 minutes to go in the game. If you're Coach Dixon, who do you look to? You look to Seth Jackson, number 15. Calls his number, gets into the end zone. PCC up 27-26, going for 2. Sloan dump, screen pass to Kilburn. Kilburn will cross the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and PCC will be up 29-26.
2 minutes on the clock for the Bobcats. That's still plenty of time to get something going here, but they're going to have to avoid mental mistakes on this drive, and they've plagued the Bobcats here tonight. 2
things to watch for in this last 2 minutes. Mental mistakes and the 12th man on the field. Mr. Momentum for the Commodores right now.
Absolutely.
Mo is on the side of PCC. Great drive that time as the Commodores went down the field and scored to take the lead with 2 minutes on the clock here in the 4th. Let's see what the Cats can do. Coach Moore on the sideline. Coach Combs in the huddle now with the special teams unit. Tell you what, we always have great ball games between these two clubs. I like to see it play out. I like to see the two ball clubs get to play.
I'd like to see that too.
Yeah, I don't like to see the laundry on the field. I don't like to see the flags come into the way of the game. A great group of athletes on both sides of the ball. Let's see what the Cats can do with it as they line up the receiving team. Back deep is Sperry and Isaac Wheels Turner. Kick for the Doors will sail out of bounds. Two minutes, 2:02 on the clock. The offense of the Cats come back onto the field.
It looks like they're going to make him
re-kick it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is a penalty when it goes out of bounds, so they're going to make him re-kick it. That is right. Looked like we had a big transfer of personnel there for a minute, but I guess that was a kicking team coming back onto, or the receiving team coming back onto the field.
Offensive line was ready to trot out there, and Coach Moore had to bring him back over to the sideline. He's got two good returners back there with Austin Sperry and Isaac Wheels Turner. He's going to give him a chance to make something happen here.
Kicker lines up kind of in a different location on this one. Here he's going to step it off. Looked like maybe he was going to pooch it. Gets the leg into it. Almost the same result. Out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. They're trying to pin Isaac Wheels Turner over on this sideline. Another 5-yard penalty for the Commodores as he'll back it up and
you got to like the
look to re-kick it.
Strategy by the Commodores here is just not able to execute it. Kick landing out of bounds.
So for the third time, We'll try this kickoff with 2:02 left in the game. Pooch kick that time going to be handled by Alex Strong. Alex on the sideline going to roll up past the 45. So Alex Strong able to handle the Pooch kick. And the Bobcats with great field position already in Commodore territory.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it. Good, real good field position to start this drive here. They got just under 2 minutes. You know, could that possibly have stalled the momentum for the Perry Central?
I think so. I don't like that Pooch kick. We've done it a lot. The Cats have done it a lot. I don't really like that Pooch kick in that strategy or in that time of the ball game. I think you kick it as hard as you can back toward the end zone and back your opponent up next to the 20-yard line. Give inside to Gibson. Gibson's still on his feet, driving forward. Pick up probably about 2 yards. Hunter Griffey says, run it my way again. 1:44 on the clock. Gibson will exit stage left, and in will come Corey Combs. 2 receivers this side, Isaac Wheels Turner and Austin Sperry. 2 receivers far side, I believe, are Barker and Holland.
Bobcats need to be operating with a sense of urgency here, Rob.
1:26, Stacy going to step back, throw the screen pass. Caught. That's Tincher, I believe. Tincher's still on his feet. Yeah, that's Brady Tincher, number 33.
Nice execution, able to pick up a big first down to move the ball up the field for the Bobcats.
Move the ball and stop the clock. That's crucial right now. Bobcats trying to make things work. 1:14 on the clock. As the clock starts back, offense gets set. 2 receivers each side. Single back is Combs. Going to give to Combs up inside. He's tripped up right around the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Going to drive forward, pick up of about 5 yards. Got to get a timeout.
Clock still running.
Coach Moore calls a play, doesn't call timeout. Cat's going to go for it, 45 seconds. Ball on the 27. Snap, give to Combs. Combs dodges one tackler. Gets up close to the first down marker. I don't think he quite made it. And that will be a go time and Steak and Shake. First down for the Cats. 32 seconds on the clock. Kyle Moore saving the timeout. Get down next to the end zone. Stacy rolls out. Short pass. Incomplete. Intended for Holland. .21 seconds on the clock.
Looks like Holland's down with the cramp on the field, Rob.
Holland with the cramp. That'll be a short break in the action. Holland gets stretched out and gets up, able to walk off on his own and stay in the game.
Looked like Tincher was running into the end zone. Looked like he was open early there. If Stacy had been able to see him.
21 seconds on the clock. PCC 29, Breathitt 26. Crucial 20 seconds in this ball game. And we'll get a timeout by Coach Moore. Thanks, fans, for staying with us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. What a great ball game we've had for you here tonight. PCC and Breathitt County, always a great rivalry and always good to get together. Made the trip up here 2 years in a row, and Coach Moore explained that on the show last night. The contract was up, and to be able to get PCC there for the Honey Bowl next year, we had to renew the contract and be able to do that. We had to come back up here this year. So a lot of people have asked that question this week.
Yep. Had a good game up here with the Commodores last year. Another real good ball game here tonight.
Yep.
Bobcats with the ball, on the 22-yard line, 21 seconds left. 21 seconds isn't a lot of time, but in a game, it's a lot of time to make something happen. They just need one play here to come down with the score.
Cats offense gets set, trips to the right. Single receiver is Sperry to the other side of the field. Stacy calls for the snap, gets it, sits back in the pocket, throws across the middle. It's caught and dropped. Picked back up by Sperry, but they're going to say it was down. He did not have possession of the ball. 5 seconds tick off the clock, and we're down to 16 seconds now. 29-26 PCC trying to hold off the offensive force of the Cats.
You know, I see what Coach Moore was trying to do there, what he called, and had they been able to hold on to the ball, you know, it was a well-designed play. Get Sperry the ball in stride, able to turn up the field and run. You know, got to like the call, just not able to execute.
Yep. Same set, 3 receivers to the right, single back to Stacy's left is Corey Combs. Fake up inside, he'll sit back, look to the end zone, throws across the middle, and it will fall incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Dayton on the coverage.
4th down, Rob.
Now or never for the Breathitt County Bobcats.
Yeah, but they don't have to score on this play. They could pick up a first down,
That's true.
but there are only 11 seconds left, and so they're going to have to score and then. Well, they don't have any timeouts to call, do they?
I think that was the last one. I don't know who took that one, but if it was ours, yeah, it was Breathitt's last timeout.
Well, they need to get something into the end zone or something going out of bounds right here. Don't want to get tackled in the field of play with the clock running.
Well, they got to get 10 somethings. They got to get 10 yards to move the chains and stop the clock, and they got to do it quick.
Yep. What do you tell your ball club right now if you're Coach Moore?
Heads up, let's go out and play Smash Mouth Mountain football. I got confidence in you guys. We'll play against anybody. Let's go get it. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left is Sperry. Stacy waits on the snap. There's the whistle. Snap. He'll look to Sperry in the end zone. And he throws it up. Tipped. Got a flag. Ball falls incomplete, but we've got a flag in the end zone as Sperry was going up for the ball.
Ball thrown in the end zone. Pass intended for number 15, Spencer, is incomplete.
Still with 2 seconds on the clock.
Is this going to be on Breathitt or on Perry Central? And if it's pass interference on the defense in the end zone, where will that place the ball, Rob?
It'll be a automatic first down. Ball would be on about the 3-yard line, wouldn't it? No, ball would be on about 7 or 8.
Pass interference. Defense, number 9. 15-yard penalty. First down.
A 15-yard penalty, and the ball is on the, say 10-yard line. The ball's sitting on the 11. Thought it would have went a little farther than that on a 15-yard penalty. Two seconds on the clock for the Cats. Let's see what Coach Kyle Moore has drawn up. And we got another whistle early before the ball was snapped. A lot of whistles late in the game.
And a lot of whistles and flags all through this game, seems like.
I think the referees have done a decent job of keeping control and controlling the players when they needed to. See what the Cats can do with 2 seconds on the clock. 29-26 PCC. Dylan Stacy sits back in the pocket, throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Nobody in the corner of the end zone. Stacy set back and threw, plenty of time and a pretty pass.
Yeah, I think the receiver who had a pattern out that way got caught up in traffic there, Rob, not able to make it to the area where Stacy was targeting.
We'll take a quick break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back to recap.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's fried chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
We are back on Bluegrass Sports Nation. The Commodores of Perry Central drive down the field in the fourth quarter, score, get the two-point conversion, and go up 29-26 on the Cats. And the Cats come up empty on the last pass play there with 2 seconds to go and just come up short 3 points. Great ball club here for the Commodores, and we got a great ball club for the Cats. Great game between these two. It's always good to come up here. You hate to see a team lose between these two, but you know, you can't win them all either. So the Commodores win this one going away 29-26, folks, and we know it's late. Thanks for staying up with us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Thanks to all the team here at Bluegrass Sports Nation, Eric Collins, Ty Back, Matt Hudson, Darren Back, our photographers on the field, Brendan Miller, Calvin Welch, and Josh Deaton, and Tony Hounshell. Thanks to all those guys. I'm Rob Hounshell. We'll catch you next week. I tell you what, we got a game tomorrow, don't we, Matt? The middle school game, Breathitt Middle School will take on Belfry there at BHS, and we'll be covering that one. So more football tomorrow if you want to tune in and watch. If not, we'll catch you next week as the Cats welcome in Lewis County for the Honey Bowl. Folks, thanks for tuning in and being with us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll catch you next week.